All around the world, I see misery, I see problems, I see people stuck, and at the same time, in the same exact place, I see people being successful. What do you think needs to change in the mindset of these people, and how can they change it so they can create their own reality? These students, they're all wanting MBAs, PhDs, but in the day, they're only looking for jobs. They don't really want to change the world. They just want to get a job or something. That's what I see. What do you see?
I totally agree with you. I think when I went to Palestine, I met a group of young kids. They were very conscious, and people around 20, 30, they are very conscious. What we need to do now is we need to give them the opportunity to lead. We have to build a bridge between this generation and the old generation. Unfortunately, they don't know how to lead yet because they don't have their own personal vision. They don't have the experience that they can really do something. So they need idols. They need some people they really can look at, and not the old ones that we know, like Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, all this kind of. So we need new kind of idols, new people who are really like down to earth. They are like you and me, like people who can really do it different in the world. And then we really need to make a bridge between the young people. Because very often, if the older generation understands the new paradigms, if they talk about collaboration, don't forget they have been using competition and the mindset of competition for 50, 60 years. If they talk about collaboration, they don't mean collaboration in the way we do it, they mean collaboration in a competitive way. People, the young generation, they have a different mindset, they have a different way of using cooperative solutions. They are more and more people are really able to live. It's what we need are professional hippies, some ways, like what we saw in Woodstock, but really with a mind of not only making peace, love, and free love and that stuff, but really like bringing it to business, creating more alternatives, more colorful solutions in business, not the same old gray structure, and then recolor it and it's still the same. And coming back to what you said about Europe before, we in Europe, we really think we are safe. We are like in the Titanic, and now what's happening is like we make the Titanic much cozy, beautiful, and really inside, but still the ship is sinking, and this is what people are not realizing. So it's very, very interesting also to create urgencies in bringing together people who would never normally not meet, and let them really create something in a very short amount of time. But this is also something what we have to teach people, because as I said before, we all have been educated in a very authoritarian way, meaning that people are telling us what to do, and then we are followed, but we never really took on this self-responsibility. I need to change something, I need to do something.
Thank you so much.